Hey, what's up? It's Annika and welcome back to my channel. This is a very exciting day because Run Disney races are coming back and registration opens literally so soon. I was shocked to hear that they're actually going to have an in-person wine and dine 5K 10K half marathon, and they're gonna have challenge packages as well as the after race, like post race party. I believe it's at Epcot. But if you're new here, then welcome. I'm Annika. I take you with me on my journey to paying off over $229,000 in debt. So we got a lot of finance videos happening on this channel, but I did also used to vlog all the Run Disney races that I would do. I think in 2019 I did every single one except for marathon weekend because I hadn't been in Florida yet, but I started with Princess Challenge and I even went to Paris to complete the Castle to Chateau challenge. Like literally, yeah, this is my fairy tale challenge medal. What do we got here? I did the Star Wars half. I don't even know what this was from. 2-course challenge. What was this from? Do you know? Like it had the 3 Caballers or Caballers. I don't remember their name. Yeah, I got my Castle to Chateau medal from doing the half in Paris, and you get that by doing 1 half in Paris and 1 half in the US. So that was awesome. Got my Wine and Dine Challenge medal, and even the cast 5K for Disney cast members for like the family fun run. So while I don't actually consider myself a real runner, I did complete all races in the year of 2019 pre-COVID times. So now I get tired just walking a mile. A little sad. But anyways, I am so excited to talk about the Run Disney races coming back. So I actually had a former roommate of mine. Her name is Allison. She's actually been in a couple of my vlogs, especially the Run Disney ones, if you want to like search back to earlier on my channel in like 2019. But as soon as I heard that they were coming back, I was like, do I need to sign up for these? Do I need to do it? But let's go ahead and dive into some of the Run Disney information. So I've got rundisney.com pulled up here on my iPad and I want to just like talk about it. So the first one coming up is Disney Wine and Dine Half Marathon Weekend. It will take place November 4th through 7th this year. This year, like later this fall. It's gonna literally fly by this year. Oh my god. We've got a little countdown going, 126 days. But registration opens for this on July 13th. They are doing things a little bit similarly to what they were doing before, where there's gonna be a date range where you can purchase the 2-course challenge for $360, or if you purchase after like an August date, it will be $370. Now there is no annual pass holder early registration. There's no hotel guest early registration or anything like that. The only people who can register early are those who are part of the Club Run Disney. Now, I believe that's a new thing according to Allison, my friend, who's like the real runner here. And I want to say it like just started either last year or the year before, and it's like $800, but it really only gains you like early registration and essentially like guarantees you a slot. If you are a part of Club Run Disney, please comment down below and let us know how it works for you and if you think it's worth it. I do know that it did fill up, so it's not like any of us can just like go sign up for it now. The Club Run Disney Gold and Platinum registration opens July 6th at 10 a.m. Eastern. General registration for in-person races opens July 13th at 10 a.m. Eastern. And they're also doing virtual races as well. We've got the Disney Wine and Dine 5K for $95, the 10K for $135, the Wine and Dine Half for $215, and then the 2-course challenge, the $360. And I was so excited to see this up here as well, the post-race party for $89. When I did do the Wine and Dine challenge in 2019, the post-race party at Epcot was so much fun because basically the park closes, I want to say a little bit earlier than normal, and then it's only open for like an extra hour or two for just the Run Disney participants who have the post-race party ticket. So Epcot was basically empty. You get to just walk the showcase with your friends at night, getting exclusive like Wine and Dine themed drinks. They had like a special glowy drink when we went. They had DJs. People were just so happy to be there. They had characters and it was so much fun and so worth it. And then of course they have their virtual events as well. I really want to do it, but registration is going to be a mess. Like, I'm sure everything will sell out in seconds, which is so depressing. Wine and Dine will be themed Wickedly Delicious 2021 Disney Wine and Dine Half Marathon Weekend. I really love that theme. It's like the evil villains. In their promo, they showed like Jack Skellington, Ursula, and just like the evil characters, which is so fun. And it's like right after Halloween, so Halloween's my favorite holiday, so like super stoked on that. But they also showed Walt Disney World Marathon Weekend, January 5th through 9th, and that one is a little bit more expensive. They do have your 5K, 10K half, and then the marathon as well, because it is marathon weekend. And the Goofies race and a half challenge, that's $390. So comparing to the challenge from Wine and Dine, that's about $20 more, which in the big scheme of things isn't a big difference when you're purchasing like Run Disney things, but it just goes to show that it is slightly more expensive. The Dobie challenge, which if you complete Dobie challenges, like, you are a different breed. Comment down below if you've ever completed a Dobie challenge, or you ever like want to. Isn't that completing like 5K, 10K, half, and marathon like 4 days in a row? Like, that's insane to me. And they also have the virtual events as well. I was also stoked to see that Princess will be returning February 24th through the 27th. And there's something new this time. They're adding the Disney Princess Sunrise Yoga. So that would take place like the first day before the events on February 24th for $95. And to me, it sounds like that would be a sunrise yoga in Magic Kingdom, which I have gotten the privilege to do sunrise yoga before as a cast member. It was like a cast only event, I want to say a couple years ago. I think it was when I was like a professional intern for Disney, and we had to get up at 3 a.m. and be at Magic Kingdom before the sun came up, and it was honestly super blissful because you could just watch the sunrise as you're doing yoga. Like, obviously it's sunrise yoga. It was so fun. But we have our Princess 5K, Enchanted 10K, the half marathon, and the Fairy Tale Challenge, which is the 10K and half, and that is $355. So that does go back down a little bit. Although the Princess Half Marathon weekend I thought was the most popular out of all races. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think in past years, that one is always like sold out the fastest, if not like the Dobie Challenge and whatnot for marathon weekend. Virtual events as well for that one. And then this new thing, Run Disney Springtime Surprise Weekend, which is March 31st through April 3rd. That's gonna be a hot weekend. Like, for Princess in the past, in February, like, it had to have been 90 degrees when I ran my first half marathon. Like, the sun was beaten down because for the Princess half, you're literally just running from like Epcot to Magic Kingdom, or maybe it's the other way around, I can't quite remember, but you're just like running on the freeway basically, like in just direct sun. Not my favorite, to be honest, but who knows if they'll change it up. But what is the Springtime Surprise going to be? Like, when I click view details, if you've been looking for a new and exciting running event, the Run Disney Springtime Surprise Weekend at Walt Disney World Resort is for you, because it's a completely different experience every year. You never know what to expect, except that it's going to be fun and distinctively Run Disney. Okay, best of all, it doesn't matter if you just laced up your first pair of running shoes or you are a Run Disney veteran who's been around the block, literally a few hundred times. The Run Disney Springtime Surprise Weekend is as much about the smiles as it is about the miles. But one thing's for sure, you won't want to miss this year's event because, surprise, it's going to be a whole new theme next year. Okay, more information coming soon. Interesting. All right, well, they've got a pretty solid lineup. I know people have been dying for Run Disney news, and they did not disappoint. Like, I for sure did not think the race would be coming back as soon as this year, but Wine and Dine, I think, has to be my favorite. I'm a little sad they don't have the Star Wars race, which I guess maybe that's what the Run Disney Springtime Surprise has like generally been, because in past, I want to say Star Wars was in April, so it's like around that same time frame. So hot. So hot. So yeah, super exciting news. Let me know if you are going to register for any upcoming races. I, for one, am so stoked, and told myself that, like, girl, you're not gonna be paying for another race anytime soon. But of course the news comes out, and now I'm like hitting my credit card. Take my money. Take my money. Have I walked more than a mile recently? No. Would I sign up for the 10K and half marathon challenge? Probably. I am a little sad that like I can't wait to the last minute to sign up for things, because for my very first Princess half marathon, I signed up for it literally 1 month before the date of the race, and I'm not a runner. Like the most I had done had been 10Ks, and like the soonest one that I did prior to that was like a year before. So I had to train in literally a month, and it was brutal. Do not recommend doing that. So I think signing up for Wine Dine would definitely give me motivation to get up off my booty and actually start training for it, because of course you can go into it with like no training. You can just like walk it, but again, that's 13.1 miles. And if you're doing the challenge, that's 6.2 the day before, and then you wake up and do it all again, do another 10K, and then add on a double. So like really you're doing 3 10Ks in 1 weekend, which now that I think about it and say that out loud, that sounds ridiculous. But I just love Run Disney races, and so do hundreds and hundreds of other people. So I'm super nervous to do signups, but we'll see. If it's meant to be, then it's meant to be. But let me know what you think about all this Run Disney news. I would love to chat about it. And honestly, if I do end up getting slots for any of the upcoming races, I will of course vlog them, because I love vlogging the races. And like the expo and like the shopping and the character stops and everything in between, and even like going to the parks afterwards, like everyone's wearing their medals, and like post-race brunch where we stuff our faces with Mickey waffles. Like, just thinking about that is like, all right, yeah, I want to do it. So go ahead and make sure you are subscribed to my channel to follow along, and BRB while I go put my running shoes back on and get moving. But thank you so much for watching this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did enjoy it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.